Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics. Trying to get some work done in the early morning before the temperature gets up to, it's going to be 105 or 6 today, 108 tomorrow. Heat's just not letting up, but it feels good right now. So we're going to try to get some work done next few hours. Okay, so we're going to work on the wheels for the 78L Camino SS. Okay, I'm 99% sure these are the factory wheels that came on it brand new. Okay, they're just little 14s and they are 205/75 14. Now they're missing a bunch of have no center caps, missing a bunch of these chrome. Okay, so these two on the rear are holding air. Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep these two on there and use these for spares. One of them for this car, one of them for another car. Probably the other one. This one says trailer. Okay, these were the two front ones on it when I bought it. They're just torn up completely and missing all the chrome except for two there. So we're going to take the tires off these rims. First thing we're going to do is measure them. Width probably says on there somewhere. I don't know if they're 6 inch, 7 inch, or I know they're not 8 inch. Okay, so I have ordered, I was just going to buy two 60s for the back, but it was cheaper and a pretty good deal. Last set available, 235/60 14s for $350. Okay, not the cheapest, but for today, well, I mean, it's not the cheapest I ever bought, but in today's prices, that's pretty cheap because most tires are well over $100 each. These are 60s. Okay, so these two here are just some Oldsmobile rims I put on there to get it up on the trailer, roll it around, drive it around. Got it driving last video. So we'll go over to my other El Camino here. I bought two new tires for it 6 years ago when I restored it 7 years ago. And a bunch of weeds around, but you get the hint. Those are it there. 235/60 14. Well, this one's losing a little bit of air. Right there, 235/60 14. Okay, these are the rims that came on the car when I bought it, so I just left them on there. But anyway, that's what we're going to have all the way around it. Hopefully the front ones, when I put them on the front, they won't rub. If they do, oh well, I'll use the 60s for the back of something else. Although I don't foresee very many cars having 14-inch wheels of mine. Yeah, it'd be nice to put the rally rims on it, 15-inch, but I just, you know, I spent almost $1,000 on the Nomad on new tires and rims, and I'm like, to me it's too much. Got these rims from a Z28, no center caps, 15s, but I don't have very good 15-inch tires. These ones aren't great. We want new tires on this one. Okay, so let's go over what else I got. Okay, we'll walk over to the other side of the yard. I'll be right back. Okay, I mentioned these in another video. I bought this set from Corvette Ben for $100. They were off a 72 Camaro factory. Tires are completely crap because the car sat for 30 years or something in a barn. It's only missing two little chrome pieces. Got all the center caps. Got all the trim rings. Now the two front ones are skinny, that one, and then this old bias ply here. Okay, although that one's silver, the rest of them are black. Now you can see this big old wide meat. This, I believe, is a 265. Yeah, 265 60 14. I do have another extra trim ring from one of them old Cutlass rims. I think two of them, because they are 14s too. As far as I know, they don't make the 265s anymore. At least I couldn't find them easily. I just looked on eBay. So that's why we went with 235s. They're more common, although I think one of the ads said they're being discontinued, so I don't know. So what we're gonna do is bring all four of these up to by the garage, because I got a tire machine. We're gonna pull the tires off because they're junk anyway. Pull all the chrome off, trim rings, the little chrome deals, and we're gonna measure the rims, see if they're the same as the gold factory ones on the 78. And then we're going to clean them all up, sand them all, and paint them. Haven't decided whether I should paint them gloss black, flat black, silver, or I don't even know what color I'm painting the El Camino yet. Whether I'm going to put that gold on there and paint it the factory, paint the wheels the factory gold. We'll figure that out later. We're gonna get these up there and take all the tires off and get them ready. The new tires ain't gonna be here for a while. I just ordered them last night, but we'll get them ready, measure them out, see which ones we want to use. Hopefully they're all the same. They're all 6 or 7 inch. If not, we got to get 4 matching ones, and we'll go from there. So let me get these up by the shop, by the tire machine. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the 2 was in the back of the El Camino, and here's the 4 I just dragged over here. So just getting the air compressor going. We'll start taking these tires off, throw them in a shit pile, and check out the rims. One of these rims is, I think this one here, is bent in the back, so we're probably not going to use that one. Not bad, but why take a chance? Anyway, let me get the tires off and I'll be right back. Okay, there's one off. Okay, we have these are the factory ones. Let me just measure it from here. 7 inside to, or outside to outside. Looks pretty clean under there, no rust. So I don't think them tires were blown off a long time ago. Okay. Let me get the other 3 and I'll be back. Okay guys, I just took one tire off. Looks like these are the 8 inch wider. So we'll probably have to go with them. Although this is the this is the one that's bent right there. We'll see if we can hammer it out, see if it holds there when the new tires come in. I think I'm going to take all these weights off too, because I can get them all balanced after the new tires are on there. Get them all balanced for like 30 bucks. I'll take them up there, and because it makes a big difference. I also have new valves. You can buy these in bulk. There's some there. I bought a whole bunch of different styles. Anyway, you can buy them in bulk from eBay, cheap. So we'll put on all new valve stems. Anyway, let me get the other ones off. I'll be back. Okay guys, this is that odd silver one. Had 3 black and 1 silver. I was afraid of this. It's a 7-inch. So we only have 3 8-inch ones. Or I'm assuming that once I get the other 2 off. So it looks like we'll have to put 2 8-inch on the back, 2 7-inch on the front. Anyway, and this one's kind of crusty. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, there's a pile of crappy tires. So what we ended up with was 3 8-inch. I think these 2 are the best. They're kind of rusty. I don't know whether I should use all 4 of these factory ones since there's no rust on them. But anyway, that extra one was a 7-inch, and then these 2 are 7-inch. And then I got the 2 7-inch ones that are with aired up tires on the El Camino. So I think what we'll do is we'll clean them up. We'll take out this chrome here, and just pop them off with a screwdriver there, or actually just really with your fingers. Like that. You just pop right off. Make sure they go in real good, because as you can see, they get lost over time. So then we're going to, I still got to take out the valve stems. We'll take them off. And then we'll go over it with a wire wheel, see how good it works. Mainly we want to worry about getting all in here so the tire seals. So we're going to do that to all 4 of them, and then we'll take some junk sandpaper, probably 80 grit, and sand them all smooth, and get them ready to prime, then paint. So I'll be back. Okay guys, even though I measured that from outside to outside, the true reading is from inside to inside. So these 2 here are 6-inch, and it says it right here, 14 by 6. So these 2 are 6-inch, these are 7-inch. Now these are pretty crusty. See how clean these are on the inside? Well, pretty clean. These ones are, they may seal, but it's got a lot of pitting and stuff like this. So I don't know if I should just use the 4 6-inch factory ones. I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm going to stop for now and move on to something else. Okay, had 3. These 3 trim rings here are the same. Then an odd 7-inch was this one. And now I got 3 of these from the Oldsmobile rims. They're all 14-inch, but I'm missing 1 matching. So that figures. Okay, I got all the little chrome off there, but anyway, I got plenty of time. I gotta wait probably 3, 4, 5 days for them tires to get here. This video will continue when I get them. In the meantime, yeah, I'm gonna steel wool all these up and clean up these rims, figure which 4 I want to put on, and I'll be back. Okay guys, one of these trim rings is no good. We got those 2. Now it's a different style. But this wide one from the Oldsmobile, it won't, it's too wide. So I might have to get another set. Anyway, I'm still cleaning them all up. I'll be back. Okay, guys. Want to thank again a person that sent this pillar post. Sent me a pair. I only needed one. I actually just wiped some dust and made it. Anyway, it turned out pretty good. I stripped it down the metal, painted it black. Fixing to put it in the 72 Nova. Been missing that. Couldn't find one forever. Finally, somebody sent me one. Fixing to put that in. I've had a few people say, oh, let me know what you need, you know, if it's cheap, I'll buy it for you, send it to you. I usually don't ask for stuff. I know a lot of you have sent stuff in the past, like that little electric fuel pump I used for this, stuff like that. Okay, I ordered a whole bunch of stuff for this already, guys. If anybody wants to buy these, the 2 pair of El Camino quarter panel emblems, I forget how much they were, 65 bucks, 50 bucks, I forgot. They're available. Somebody wants to buy them. If you want to buy anything, put it in the comments or send a message that you're sending it, so we don't get, you know, 2-3 people sending the same thing. These front filler panels here, that one's kind of, this one's more messed up than the other one. You can see it all cracked here. These are available. Yeah, I gotta fix this fender. Not very much, 50, 60, 70 bucks for the pair. If you feel, I don't know if I'll need the rear, but if you want to add them, it's not very much more to get all 4. Don't send me this because I might find them. I just put out an ad looking for a tailgate and bumper locally. Hopefully it comes with this chrome. If not, I'll need that. And probably this one here. Although this might be too big to ship. But if you're close, you know, within a couple hours, I might go pick it up. Really, any of this chrome, it's really, really hammered with hail. If you can think of anything else. Oh, belt moldings. See how they're all busted there. Probably these rear ones too. If you want to buy and send any of them. The door, this would be the roof rail weather stripping here. They sell in pairs. That. And see, these, if this was a cheap car, I wouldn't care about this too much. That's not bad, it'll seal up. But we're gonna make it back as close as we can to new looking. Other than, I haven't looked up what color this is. If anybody wants to know what it is, the tag is not in the glove box, so I don't know exactly what code it is, but I know somebody just like that blue truck, they know what it is. They sent me a can of vinyl paint. This weather stripping here. And you know, I've gone over the car a bunch of times. The big stuff, I know somebody ain't gonna send me the graphics kit, and I'll buy them. I'm also looking for a hood. I didn't realize it, but this hood is just absolutely hammered with hail, and it's warped so bad. Even though I'm gonna put a scoop on it, I don't really. Anyway, I'm gonna try to find a used hood. Oh, these marker lenses here, I didn't look up how much they are, but left and the right, they're probably not very much, you know, probably 20, 30 bucks. This one's complete, but it's cracked. And if you see anything else that in the video that I might need, so I think that's it. You know, if you want to send something, be a part of the project, in the description is my P.O. box. Just send it through there. Okay, I think that's it for now, guys. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys. Guy's name was Thomas Benson. Sent me a note. There's my P.O. box. It's in the description. If you want to send anything. So thanks again, Tom. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys, there it is. I looked at my driver's side and I got all them little rust pits in it. I think that's what they are. So I think I'll use that driver's side too. I'll strip that down, clean it up, put that on there. Make it look almost perfect. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys, tires arrived. Tornell 235 6014 set of 4, like I told you about. That was quick. That was like 2 days. I don't know where it come from, but anyway, falling a little bit behind because I think it was 108 or 109 today, so I didn't get much done. Okay, I got the wheels all sanded. I figure I'd have these all painted and be waiting a few days for the tires to get here, but now we're ready. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put some Pour 15 just around this rust, because Pour 15 doesn't stick to non-rusty stuff. Mainly we want to get around here and around these edges, a little bit in here. The factory ones, I don't think there's any rust on them, so we can just paint over top of them. But these ones here, just got to get the edges and the center. Okay, and then once that dries, then we'll paint them. Figure out what color I want to go with them. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, also the rear floor pans have arrived. They're kind of cut to fit on the sides, but they should be all right. We'll make them fit. Okay, so I buy these little 6 packs of Pour 15. I think this is a set that somebody sent me, so thanks for that. So just going to use a brush, and we're just going to put a coat, just one coat on this rust. And we're probably going to do the back too. The back of the rims are we'll probably wait till tomorrow to paint it. And we'll go over that. Okay, so I'm just going to paint around them edges. There's a little bit in here. And then we want to get all this area here. These are where the caps snap onto. You're going to get them real good. Okay, so let me do, like I said, these rims are okay. So we're just going to do these two. And then I'll be back. Okay, guys. Here's the backs of them. All Pour 15. Did around the rims here where it seals. And I'll probably put some of that tire sealer on there, bead sealer, before I mount the tires. We're going to let that dry overnight, and then we're going to flip them over, and we're just going to paint the front of them. I think we're going to go gold, guys, because I have it and it's free. I believe it is this. I got a quart of here, let's open her up. I got a quart of this, and that gallon of red I got free from an old guy that wanted his car painted red with a gold roof. He bought the paint, brought it over, and then never showed up. It's been like 6 years ago. So So anyway, I think that it's definitely going to go gold on the bottom like it is, the El Camino. And this should be more than enough to do it, hopefully. I know it ain't going to be the exact same gold as what's on it, but be close enough. I'm hoping that quartz should do it. Anyway, that's what we're going to paint the wheels with, okay? And it'll match the, it's not all, see there's a bunch of silver at the bottom. It needs to be really stirred up good. But tomorrow, we're going to paint that, like I said, that's base coat, put a couple of coats of that on there. And then I got just enough clear to do that. Okay? And Nikki barking at the cats over there. So I just posted the first video of it an hour or two ago. A bunch of comments. But I don't know if most, but the majority say white or black. White with the gold as it is now, factory, or black with the gold. So it's something to think about. This white paint here, the acrylic, that's what I painted the step side. I got maybe that much left. And then this is the white that I painted the avalanche with. Oh, and I got about that much, at least half. Because you know the avalanche is half cladding. Half of it was cladding, so it wasn't like painting half a truck. So I got some free white paint. I mean, I can paint it for free, white with the gold. Don't have to spend anything. May go that route. I could do it black. I don't mind spending money buying the paint. But anyway, that's something to think about. Put your comments in. I think that's what it's going. White and gold or black and gold. Put your votes in. Okay, so anyway, we're going to paint the wheels gold. And then we're going to take some steel wool, clean these center caps up. And we got 2 matching trim rings. We'll get it so we can at least see what they look like. All painted up with the tire on it, with the center cap on it, with all these chrome on it. We got to take some steel wool to them. Trim rings. Got a couple of them looking real complete, and put them on the car. Now I'm going to do, when I paint the gold, I'm going to do one that there's 2 on the car already. I'm going to paint one of them gold while it's still on the car. There's no use taking it off, and just paint it gold, and that'll be the spare. So when you look in there, the spare tire will be the same color as the other 4, matching rim, matching paint, everything. So it'll look real nice and complete. Okay guys, so we'll see you tomorrow and we'll get this painted. Okay guys, we use this 0000 fine wool. Just did one, turned out pretty good. They're gray in here, or silver, and chrome on the outside. So, and then I just used some Windex there, but I think some Armor All or something would probably look better. That was, I don't know, let's see. You just don't steel wool the plastic here. Anyway, gotta do it with 2 hands, but you can see how it's taking all the stuff off. Okay, then I'm doing these. I got a couple of bent ones. I don't know how many. I don't even know how many I got all together. Each wheel takes 6, so I'm going to need 24 Hopefully I got 26 and I throw away these 2 bent ones. But anyway, we clean all them up. We'll be back tomorrow with all this nice and shiny, and we'll paint the wheels. Okay guys, it's the end of the day. Nikki, ready to go for a walk? You ready to go for a walk? I'll take Nikki for a walk. Hang on. Okay, Nikki, you want to come out for a walk? She wants me to put a leash on. You ready? I don't think we need a leash though, do we? Okay, let's go. Okay, watch out, Nikki. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay, good girl, good girl, good girl. Yeah, don't have to use the leash anymore on her, as long as the cats are busy eating. She usually waits for me up here. After she turns the corner a little bit, she'll just sit there and wait for me. Good girl, Nikki. Good girl. Nikki's a 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 good girl. Okay, let's go. Let's go. The only little scary part is in between the shop here where cars are moved around. I guess you can smell the exhaust and stuff. I just drove the Avalanche. Okay, Nikki, let's go. Let's go, come on. Come on. Come on, let's go for another lap around. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, Nikki. Good girl. You made it. You made it. You made it. Good girl. Good girl. See, she gets all excited. Just that little stretch there. She's just a little skittish. But anyway, guys, I figured I'd just give you a little glimpse. We do this in the morning and at night. It's too hot during the middle of the day, or else I'd do it a couple of times in the middle of the day, but it's so friggin' hot, this heat wave. But anyway, we'll see you tomorrow and we'll get those wheels painted. Okay guys, next morning I got this rim here all ready to paint, sanded. That has the trailer tire on it, but I actually sanded this one first, and then I noticed she's all split here, so it's no good. So this one's going to be the spare. Okay, we got all these sanded down, wiped down, ready to paint. But first we're going to, let me just, got my Harbor Freight gun here. Hang on. Okay. So we're just going to put a coat of gray primer on there, so the paint will be uniform and even. So the paint doesn't go on there all, you know, splotchy. They'll all look the same. It'll cover up all this black. Okay, so let me do them 5 rims and primer, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I got the gold mixed up. Okay, so I'm going to do all 4. I actually primed both them rims on there just in case one of these other rims leaks or something like that, or was warped when I take it to get balanced. So I'll have one already painted so that I can swap over if something's catastrophically wrong with it. So anyway, yeah, I don't know how many coats it's going to take. Maybe about 3 coats, and then we'll let it dry for a little bit and put probably about 3 coats of clear on there. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I got all the color on there. These 2 factory ones look a lot better than these rust pitted 8-inch or wider ones, but oh well. So yeah, I actually think that's the same color gold. It is a GM code 55. Was what that quarter base coat said. So yeah, I'm just fixing to clear it here in a couple minutes, and we'll clear it and then let it sit in the sun. It's gonna be 108 degrees today, and I think it's still the morning time, so before it gets dark, we'll come back out. Should be dry, and I'll mount the tires on there. These trim rings ain't the greatest. They're kind of scratchy, dinged. These ones, for some reason, they shine on the edge, but not here. And then that's the oddball one. Then that's the broken one. And then that's the 2 wide from the Oldsmobile. So actually, I'll probably need a good set of, if anybody wants to buy me a set of 4, let me know, or else I'll probably order them. Center caps, they're not too bad. One of them is cracked right here. Chrome's peeling a little bit, but they're presentable. They're not show quality or nothing, but later on, I guess I'll get some center caps and trim rings. Those ones turned out pretty good, the little inserts. So yeah, after they're dry, we'll put on, it's Saturday now. It's going to be Monday before I can take them in and get them balanced after I get the tires on. So I didn't want to put all this stuff on there and then take it all off and then put them all on the car, then take them back off, do stuff 2-3 times. But we'll dress up one rim with all the stuff and stick it on there, see what it looks like. We're going to compare this. There are 4 same size tires. We're going to compare how wider they look on the wider 7-inch rims compared to the 6-inch, and then we'll put a wide one on the back, take a gander at it, and see if it looks pretty good. Not much we can do about it now. I'm not going to be buying new tires, but overall, you know, $350 for the tires. All this stuff from Ben's Corvette, center caps, trim rings, inserts, 4 rims, but 3 wider ones. It's well worth $100 for all that, even though I could probably get to buy all this stuff over again. Plus I'll still have a set of, well, I'm going to use one for a spare, so I'll have 3 extra rims and extra stuff that somebody wants to buy. Okay, I haven't done anything to this since the last video. I'm waiting on waiting on the ignition because I can't turn it off. So you can turn it on, but you can't turn it off. So I don't know if it's something to do with this shifter. If there's a rod coming up there. But anyway, I don't have a key for the door locks. So I just went ahead and ordered the ignition and door lock set. This does have tilt. So that's pretty neat. And what else? Oh, I ordered a better fuel pump, and then when that comes in, we're gonna permanently mount that in the back in place of the crappy one they got there. Yeah, this is a CB. Figure out how that works. It works off the radio here. Radio mono, I don't know, and then CB, and you got your squelch. And I'm not exactly sure where there's mounts, no antenna, but yeah, we'll see if we can get that to work. And Breaker 19, this here's the White Tornado coming in hot on I-30 towards Dallas. Let me know if there's any smokies ahead. Out. Over and out. Yeah, anyway, that's probably worth about 1,500 bucks on eBay. I'll probably just leave it in here. Okay, so yeah, so next video on this, we'll get this ignition so we can turn it on and off. We'll get the fuel pump permanently in there in the back. Now, I didn't realize all this chrome here is all messed up too. Shit. Maybe see if we can scrape that off and paint it flat black. So yeah, then we'll get her to, then after that is the brakes. That's why I don't want to put on all them tires too, because I just got to take them all back off anyway. Not only get them balanced, but we got to check out all the brakes. We don't know. It's got no pedal whatsoever. This was empty. We filled it up. I filled it up, and we're gonna check it. Try to bleed them. There's no pedal. Then it's probably the master cylinder. We'll go through, check them all. Check all the got disc brakes on the front. Check all the pads, the lines, all that stuff. Okay, and then we'll get this valve cover off here and see what's up with the clicking back there. Yeah, it smoked last video. It was smoking a little bit. That's from that bad gas, because all that gas that's coming out of this line was all dirty. So I'm gonna have to run some gas through there and let it burn off. The gas gauge just goes all the way to full, so maybe it's just a ground. So I don't have to take the tank out to put a new sending unit on there. Okay, so that's all for next video, is to get all that stuff done. And then we can go from there and start. I guess I'll need a steering wheel too. The steering wheel's pretty crappy. So figure out what I need: steering wheel, dash cap, maybe figure out what to do with the dash. I'm going to get my other El Camino out here and I'll show you the dash cap. They are still available. And it's about, they listed at $140, but $40 for shipping, so it's like $180. But I think that'd be the best alternative, is to get a cap. Okay, so yeah, just tons of stuff, guys, but that's what we'll focus on next video, so we can get it running, driving, stopping, hopefully the clicking gone and all that. I figure I'd just go over that now since it's cooler out. And no bites on putting that out looking for a bumper and a tailgate, but we'll well, Facebook deleted the ad off the marketplace, so now it's just in my local groups. Said it's not allowed. Only put for sale stuff on there. Can't put wanted to buy stuff. Real pain in the ass. So yeah, Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. Could have said it all at the end of the video. We're almost done, but get the tires mounted, put a couple on there. Okay, so let me clear these, and I'll come back at the end of the day. We'll mount the tires, mount one on the car. I'll be back. Okay guys, I got them all cleared. Turned out pretty good. Starting to put them together. Let's put the chrome inserts here. I got new valve stems. You need the long ones so they extrude past the trim rings. Like I said, you can buy these in big packets from eBay. So you just put it like that. I don't know if I can do it with one hand, guys, but you stick it through like that. Then you screw this little tool here in like that. Then you use leverage and pop it in. So I'm going to put all new 4 valve stems on there, put her on the tire machine over there, and mount the tires. And then we'll mount one on the back, and put the trim ring and center cap on there and see how she looks. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, I got 2 of them mounted. This is the 7-inch and this is a 6-inch. Can't really tell the difference. Kind of hard to tell, but really this should be an inch wider. And if for some reason these are too big for the front, I can always put them on the back of the Nova 72 Nova. They're 14s, and then I got 2 smaller ones I can take off there and put on this one. So I do have they should be all right. I just don't have much travel room, and hopefully they don't rub. But anyway, just getting that going here. And the 3rd one here, with the valve stem in there. So when I come back, we'll get ready to put them on. Okay guys, I just went ahead and put them all on there because I can always wait to get them balanced. But anyway, tell me what y'all think. I think it is the same gold color. So we'll look down here. Yeah, could fit a little bit wider tires and rims on there, but then I did this one except for the trim rings. That's without the trim rings on it. Well, okay guys, I think that's going to be it for this video. This took a while because 109 degrees today. It's going to be in the hundreds for the foreseeable future, but it's usually in the low 90s here in the summer, so this is abnormal, and the 90s are usually over by that first week in September. It's into the 80s usually. So we'll see what happens in a few weeks, but for now, try to get stuff done early morning, late night now, or late in the day. So yeah, let me know. I think they'll work. Seen the brake pads on the front, and they were pretty good, about 3/4. But yeah, I still got no brakes. So like I said, next video we're gonna go through all what I said: ignition, brakes, that ticking, see what that is, just stuff like that, before we start on something major like the rear floorboards, which I showed you that. We'll get into that, but then I'll have to take all the interior out to do that. Or rather, I want to test it, make sure it's running, driving, stopping, before I start tearing everything apart. and go step by step with this. Okay guys, yeah, let me know what you think. And like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see y'all next video. Thanks everybody for watching.